Marcel Millette.
Let's try that again. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Marcel Millette. I'm the Executive Director here in the Southwest region of Canine Companions. Thank you so much for joining us to celebrate our graduating class of November 2023. Today, we are celebrating National Graduation Day, a day that kicks off the start to new journeys for our graduates and their service dogs. We have 54 new teams graduating at our 6 regional training centers across the country. And there are 192 puppies that are being walked across the stage today by their volunteer puppy raisers, ready to enter their next phase of training with our professional instructors. As an organization, we have more than 2,700 active clients partnered with a service dog across the country. Before we begin our program, I want to welcome our new graduates and their family members who have been on our campus for the past 2 weeks, learning to work with their new Canine Companions Service and Facility dogs. We are also very proud of you. Of course, I would like to welcome and thank our selfless puppy raisers who have helped prepare these 8 incredible service and facility dogs who are graduating today. Thank you so much. And thank you to all of our puppy raisers who are turning in one of the 44 puppies today that you have raised, trained, and cared for this past year and a half. We could not do what we do without you. Thank you. We also have some special guests joining us today. We have our National Vice President of Philanthropy, Barbara Barrow, in attendance. Barbara. I'd like to recognize our Southwest Regional Board members who are here. If you could each stand to be recognized. Thank you for being here today. Don't be shy, stand. Thank you. Dr. Ryan. I'd also like to welcome and thank all of our generous donors who have joined us today. Thank you so much for your support. All of you, all of our guests that have joined us either here in person or are tuning in to join us by live stream. We're so glad you could join us for this celebration. As you know, next week is Veterans Day, November 11th. Canine Companions is honored to be able to provide service dogs to our military veterans. So far this year, we have partnered 32 veterans across the country with a service dog. There are more than 4.7 million veterans in the United States with a service-related injury, and 30% of those veterans with post-traumatic stress disorder. Many of them could benefit from an expertly trained service dog. And with your support, we can continue to help provide independence to our veterans. At this time, we would like to take the opportunity to present a special edition Canine Companions Challenge coin to one of our graduates in honor of her service to the military. For those those of you who aren't familiar with this tradition, challenge coins date back to World War I. There is a legend about a soldier who kept a bronze coin given to him by his captain in a leather pouch around his neck. When he was captured by the Germans and escaped, he avoided execution by the French once they recognized the unit insignia on that coin. Since then, it has become a tradition for all service members to carry a unit emblem coin at all times, just in case. Today, military members give challenge coins as gifts of honor, respect, gratitude, and loyalty. Today, we are honoring our graduate, Milani Loverchek. Milani, would you please join me on stage? So a little bit about Milani. She attended the United States Merchant Marine Academy, and upon graduation, she received a commission in the United States Navy. She served in the Navy for 9 years. During her service, she saw firsthand the effects of terrorism as she witnessed the events of 9/11, both in person in New York City and its after effects in Afghanistan. Milani also received an unlimited tonnage third mate's license in the United States Merchant Marines, which allowed her to serve in both the Department of Defense and the Department of Transportation and Homeland Security. Certainly, Milani had a very impressive service to our country. Milani, on behalf of Canine Companions, we are honored to present you with this special Canine Companions challenge coin as a symbol of our respect and gratitude for your service to our country and our veterans. Thank you so much. The challenge coin presentation is personally one of my favorite parts of graduation, and I think it's so special that we had a veteran in our class leading up to Veterans Day. So thank you all for helping us honor Milani today. So now I'm pleased to announce and introduce our puppy program manager, Stephanie Yoakum.
Hello everyone and welcome. Thank you for joining us today. As the puppy program manager, I have the privilege of working with our amazing puppy raisers every day. Our puppy raisers are some of the most selfless and kind-hearted people you will ever meet. Our amazing puppy raisers pick up a very cute 8-week-old ball of fluff with very sharp teeth. They endure sleepless nights of potty training, which is basically walking outside in the pitch black saying, "Hurry, you can do it, hurry." And then they have the task of teaching this little ball of fur that their kennel is a fun place and there's no need to scream at the top of their lungs. As these puppies start to grow up, their puppy raisers take them everywhere, to work, to the store, on trips, and to puppy class to learn new skills. Our puppy raisers do all of this in hopes of laying a strong foundation to prepare this special pup for a person they have not even met yet. After about 1.5 years of hard work, lots of love, and just a little bit of dog fur, these amazing puppy raisers hand over the leash of their once tiny little balls of fur that have turned into beautiful, smart, well-behaved dogs, and they proudly watch them trot off to professional training to find their destiny. So today, we celebrate the hard work of our amazing puppy raisers that they have poured into these exceptional dogs So please enjoy this slideshow of the matriculating class of November 2023. wanted to give a big thank you to our wonderful puppy raisers for raising these exceptional puppies. Next, I would like to take a moment to thank our amazing volunteers and staff that make our breeding program possible. Our breeding program is based in Santa Rosa, California, Canine Companions headquarters. Every quarter, we select new breeder dogs from the recently matriculated puppies, and today we would like to recognize the amazing volunteers that make that possible. So please join me in honoring and congratulating our newest breeder dogs, the volunteers that raise them, and their new breeder caretakers. I would now like to ask all puppy raisers of matriculating dogs to line up to my left. Presenting our matriculation tassels today are Marilyn Kraft and Margaret Engel. Marilyn and Margaret, please join me on stage. While our amazing puppy raisers are gathering, I'd like to recognize a few dogs that graduated from other regions but were raised in the Southwest region. Cole the Sixth was recently placed as a hearing dog and was raised by Mary and Ray Siegel and Kristen Anderson of Irvine, California.
Yes.
Hoover the Fourth was recently placed with a search and rescue organization and was raised by Carol Ann Lopez of Colorado Springs, Colorado. It is now my pleasure to introduce our matriculating class of November 2023. The first dog I'd like to present is Wave the Third, raised by Christine DeSanti of Ramona, California. This is the first puppy she has raised. This is Fontana the Second, raised by Patsy Gamick of Mesa, Arizona. This is the 10th puppy she has raised. This is Chrissy the Third, raised by Crowley County Correctional Facility of Olney Springs, Colorado. This is the 11th puppy they have raised. Presenting Chrissy is Joy Parrish of Denver, Colorado. This is Vega the Third, raised by Crowley County Correctional Facility of Olney Springs, Colorado. The 15th puppy they have raised. Presenting Vega is Marianne McKiernan of Denver, Colorado. This is Carrot the Third, raised by Susan Fishman of Leadville, Colorado. This is the 5th puppy she has raised. Presenting Carrot is Mary Lee Bensman. This is Delta the Sixth, raised by Emily Arno, the president of the CSU Collar Scholars of Fort Collins, Colorado. This is the first puppy she has raised. This is Hanya the Second, raised by John and Elaine Brereton of Corona, California. This is the 4th puppy they have raised. This is Nana the Second, raised by Doug and Chandra Morton of Ramona, California. This is the 4th puppy they have raised. This is Keith the Seventh, raised by Kathy Morrill of Huntington Beach, California. This is the first pup she has raised. This is Gina the 10th, raised by Andrea and Bryce Cooper of Denver, Colorado. This is the 3rd puppy they have raised. This is Duffy the 4th, raised by Jenny, Bob, and Brooke Exley of Centennial, Colorado, and by Jessica Creech of Parker, Colorado. This is the 15th puppy for the Exleys and the 4th for Jessica. This is Raylan the Second, raised by Megan Kirk of Denver, Colorado. This is the 2nd puppy she has raised. This is Sloan the Second, raised by Krista and Jared Todd of Tehachapi, California. This is the 4th puppy they have raised. This is Raina the Sixth, raised by Crowley County Correctional Facility of Olney Springs, Colorado. This is the 14th puppy they have raised. Presenting Raina is Yvonne and Jim Kaiser of Salida, Colorado. This is Lightning the Fifth, raised by the Navcon Brig Miramar of San Diego, California. This is the 83rd puppy they have raised. Presenting Lightning is Karina Lopez of San Diego, California. This is Lotus the fifth, raised by Katie Sheldon of San Diego, California. This is the second puppy she has raised. This is Joni the fourth, raised by Crowley County Correctional Facility of Olney Springs, Colorado. This is the 13th puppy they have raised. Presenting Joni is Carol Ann Mullen of Denver, Colorado. This is Armani the fourth, raised by Vera and Rich Hagler of Arroyo Grande, California. This is the second puppy they have raised. This is Hickory the fifth, raised by Michelle and Mark Davies of Payson, Arizona. This is the first puppy they have raised. This is Apple the fourth, raised by Nancy and Mike Martin of San Diego, California. This is the second puppy they have raised. This is Figgy the third, raised by Debbie Butler of Carlsbad, California. This is the fourth puppy she has raised. This is Junior the fourth, raised by Mary Murphy of Denver, Colorado. This is the first puppy she has raised. This is Teton the second, raised by Karen Udnich of Broomfield, Colorado. The third puppy she has raised. This is Putman, raised by Jan Ford of Santee, California. The 14th puppy she has raised. This is Peyton the sixth, raised by Marilyn Fullen of San Diego, California. This is the 14th puppy she has raised. This is Dolly the eighth, raised by Sarah and Kevin McCarthy of San Clemente, California. This is their first puppy. This is Dabney the third, raised by Maggie Patterson of Colorado Springs, Colorado, and this is the first puppy she has raised. This is Neko the second, raised by Tracy Boren and the Boren family of San Diego, California, and the Napcon Brig Miramar of San Diego, California. This is the third puppy raised for Tracy and the 84th for the Brig. This is Fox the fourth, raised by Constance Howell of Camarillo, California. This is her fifth puppy. This is Marin the second, raised by Dan and Janice Flynn of Santee, California. This is their 25th puppy. This is Tammy the third, raised by David and Susan Calvano of Monument, Colorado. This is the 23rd puppy they have raised. This is Superman, raised by Eileen Cedar of San Clemente, California. This is the 7th puppy she has raised. This is Waldo the sixth, raised by Madison Rails of Tehachapi, California. This is the 2nd puppy she has raised. This is Puzzle the third, raised by Melissa Billingsley and Dr. Beverly Billingsley of Tehachapi, California. This is the 9th puppy for Melissa and the 9th puppy for Beverly. This is Arrow the fifth, raised by Allison and Dennis Gilmore of Park City, Utah. This is the 2nd puppy they have raised. This is Sabine the third stand-in, as she is currently in the kennels early in heat. And Sabine was raised by Chris and Jennifer Halstead of Pasadena, California. The 15th puppy they have raised. This is Bethany the third, raised by Crowley County Correctional Facility in Olney Springs, Colorado, and by Dan and Lisa Ulig of Elizabeth, Colorado. This is the 15th puppy raised by Crowley, and the 11th puppy by Dan and Lisa. This is Vaughn the 7th, raised by Barbara and Fred Kruger of Albuquerque, New Mexico, and Kira Willett of Albuquerque, New Mexico. This is the 5th puppy for both of them. This is Breeze the 5th, raised by Kay, Katrina, and Mike Osborne of Albuquerque, New Mexico. This is the 6th puppy they have raised. This is Gilly the 3rd, raised by Connie and Dan Delamater of Ogden, Utah. This is the 9th puppy they have raised. Let's give them all a round of applause. Congratulations to all our puppy raisers, and thank you for your tireless dedication to our mission. As all of our puppy raisers know, the question they get asked most frequently is, how can you give them up? Well, we are going to show you right now the best motivation for puppy raising is to be immersed in our wonderful mission at events like this. The mission of serving others through the human-canine bond. Our latest team training class has created 8 new teams. The dogs are exceptional, but so are the people and their stories. So please join me in meeting our newest teams, the graduating class of November 2023.
Summer rain is passing over, and it feels like a dream. I could run and look for shelter, but you hold on to me. I'm under your skies. I'm caught in your eyes. Don't you know you stop the room? And all that I can see is you. I'm standing where the lightning strikes. I know this doesn't happen twice. You must be my once in a lifetime, in a lifetime. You must be my once in a lifetime. There's so much that I have told you, but it's all in my head. Ask me anything you want to, 'cause the answer is yes. I'll spend my whole life just being caught up in your eyes. Oh. Don't you know you stop the room? And all that I can see is you. I'm standing where the lightning strikes. I know this doesn't happen twice. You must be my once in a lifetime, in a lifetime. You must be my once in a lifetime. So before the storm is past, I just wanna ask, can we make this moment last? So before the storm is past, I just wanna ask, can we make this moment last? Moment last. say it, but I'll find them over time. There's no way to show it, but I'm gonna try for the rest of my life. 'Cause you are the best part of me, the side I hope everyone sees, the air that I breathe, I'm missing peace, wasn't complete before you. 'Cause you are the best part of me. My daylight sky blue, my greener grass on the other side. It's just the simple truth. All that was wrong, you made it right. 'Cause you are the best part of me, the side I hope everyone sees, the air that I breathe, I'm missing peace, wasn't complete before you. 'Cause you are the best part of me, the best part of me. Time can't fade it, the thief can't take it, all my love for you. You are, you are, you are, you are. 'Cause you are the best part of me, the side I hope everyone sees, the air that I breathe, I'm missing peace, wasn't complete before you. 'Cause you are the best part of me, the best part of me.
Hi everyone, my name is Amy, and actually before I get started, can I just say how excited I am to be here? I have been dreaming about this moment, making this video for almost 2 years, so I am so excited. Okay, now seriousness. So my name is Amy, and this is my new partner in crime, Brisket, and we now currently both work for the Glendale Police Department in our Community Relations Bureau, and we're really excited about partnering up. And Brisket is a Labrador Golden Mix, even though I think he might be part horse, I'm not quite sure, but he's a big boy if you can't see, but with a big boy comes a big heart and big eyes just looking at you, and so really excited that he's my boy, my Brisky. A couple things I wanted to thank are so many people to thank. There's really villages that have made this all possible, down to the Canine Companions staff, and especially the people who donate to us. This is a $50,000 dog that I get to take home for free, and to all the people that are giving us the tools that are going to make us successful, including the trainers and especially the puppy raisers who've given their time and their love and their own money to make Brisket successful. That's right, huh? You are successful. And there's just so many people to thank. The volunteers who come in and make us lunch. Also to thank all the canine facility dog handlers who've been helping me this past 2 years to make this an easy process. And also the Glendale Police Department. I mean, if it wasn't for them accepting this position, we wouldn't be here. And the Glendale Police Foundation, and especially to Lieutenant Krikorian, who saw the vision in a facility dog handler and what we can do in our community. So big shout out to him for choosing me and giving me the courage to do this, and really thankful to you, and also to the Charters and to Lazy Dog for sponsoring Brisket and giving him all these opportunities in the public to bring smiles to people's faces. And we're really looking forward to getting out into the community and really making a difference for the victims of crime, the kids that have had to go through traumatic experiences, and hopefully Brisket can just help ease that transition as they have to relive the worst thing that's ever happened to them. We're going to go into cancer centers and hospitals and schools and people going into hospice. Sky's the limit. We have big plans, and I think it's going to be possible because everyone needs a little Brisket in their life, a little love. Thank you guys so much.
I'm Sharon Rose. I am a Community Services Officer with the Redondo Beach Police Department, and this is my successor facility dog, Cadbury. Cadbury! Good girl! So Cadbury and I will be working with primarily victims of crime. So anywhere from the beginning, the occurrence of the crime, all the way through to the court process, sitting with victims even in the stand, and just supporting them through the process. It's a scary process, and so it's nice to have somebody there that can help you through it and give you encouragement and some courage to face it, and for them to know they're not alone. I'm also going to be really prevalent in the school district, Redondo Beach Unified School District, and so we're excited to work with them and one-on-one interactions with students maybe having trouble coming through the day, or just for fun, because it's fun to have a dog on campus, quite frankly. So that's what we're going to be doing mostly, and a lot of other things, a lot of community engagement, and just spreading dog care throughout the community. I especially want to thank the puppy raisers. They do an incredible job, and it goes without saying how valued they are and how much it matters to do what you do. There's a lot of you here today. I also want to thank just all of Canine Companions, the whole family. We couldn't do it without you. I didn't just get a facility dog, I got a family. This Canine Companions is a family. I also want to thank my boyfriend, Paul Brahowski, because there's going to be a lot more vacuuming, and he's okay with that. So that's really important. So thank you for that. There's a lot more, but we're going to keep it short. But thank you, everyone.
Hi, my name is Diana, and this is Greta and my daughter Emma. We live here in Oceanside, very close by, and we love having Greta in our family. She's a very nice and gentle doggy. I have learned so much from her and the training.
What I most like about Greta is that when I play with her, which is my favorite thing, she starts running and starts acting like such a fun dog, and she really likes to lick my face a lot.
I think the best thing that Greta is going to help Emma is to be more relaxed on her regular life. Emma is a very sweet girl, but she gets very anxious, and that doesn't make her enjoy her life. So I'm noticing these couple of days that Greta make a big impact on her life. Even her routine is different. Emma never complained about waking up, but now she wakes up very happy. She's, oh, where's Greta? Oh, I want to help her. I want to see her. Or she calls her, Greta shows at her room, very happy. And that makes me super happy. I'm very thankful for this opportunity of having the training. Also, there's I don't even know how to describe what this experience means to me, because I understand, yeah, all the work that you guys put in here, but for us as a family, it has made such a big impact, like understanding a lot of people who involve this. It's no, we take it for like, oh yeah, they're trying the dog and that's it. But no, actually, everyone had this very positive attitude, helpful, kind, which is something that I love for Emma to see around her. Be someone who's kind and learn from someone who show it natural. You don't have to say, oh, you have to be kind, but she see it with you guys, and I'm very thankful to every single one of you guys. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Taylor Norton. I am the facilitator and handler for my daughter, Drew Norton. This is Limerick, who is going to be Drew's service dog. We're really looking forward to having Limerick become part of our family and help Drew with really challenging transitions, new and overwhelming places, and just being that solid companion and friend that she really needs as she's growing up. Probably our favorite thing about Limerick are her eyes. She stares into your soul all the time, whether she's working or very subtly begging for food. She just stares right through you and melts your heart every time. We would like to thank all the wonderful volunteers who provided lunch every day. It was wonderful after all of the exhausting work to walk in here and have a bunch of kind, smiling faces providing us with fantastic food each day. We could not be more grateful, and it was really a godsend on some of the long days we had here. So thank you very much for that.
Hi, I'm Amanda. This is my new facility dog, Hazel, the 7th. Hazel is going to be with us at my practice, helping clients be more comfortable. One of the things that can be really daunting about coming to counseling is just the fear of, it being too clinical or having to talk about hard things. And I really feel like Hazel's going to help bridge that, bring a sense of calm, kind of just shift the energy into something a little bit more comfortable and relaxing, and just, change the mood a little bit and focus on the cuteness and the soft fur, instead of the things that people can get some anxiety about. I originally had thoughts about Hazel joining us for the kids that I work with and been through traumatic events, but throughout the training I'm finding that it's going to be beneficial for anyone. I really feel like any of us would be nervous to come to counseling for the first time. But if you have a dog there and, just the compassionate environment that we're trying to facilitate, it can make it a lot easier. Hazel's very intuitive, and I know she can feel what other folks are feeling, and I think that can be really helpful to clients coming in the door for the first time or years later. I want to thank the puppy raisers. It must take just incredible people to not only take the time and the energy and the all-consuming work it takes to raise a wonderful dog, but also just what I know is going to happen in terms of helping people, and Hazel really is going to help hundreds, if not thousands of people in her lifetime. I know it.
I'm Angelica, and this is my daughter Amora. This is our new service dog, Oxford. I think that Oxford is going to make a huge impact in my daughter's life for independence. One of the things that we're really striving to work towards is the most independence possible for Amora. And once she gets something under her belt, she gets really confident and she's able to do it multiple times. I think her seeing Oxford do things that she is going to be able to do in the future is going to inspire her to be able to take all of her skills to the next level. We have in-home therapies weekly, so occupational therapy, physical therapy, and speech. And I know that Oxford is going to be able to be involved in all three of those and be able to really help motivate and also really help create a bond with Amora, where when she's in tense situations or high stress situations, I know he'll bring a calming factor to her.
Hi, I'm Avonlea. This is my service dog, Graylin, and we live here in Oceanside. I think that there are a lot of challenging aspects of acquiring a disability, but receiving Raylyn has been, she's like a ray of sunshine, and I think it's just comforting to have a constant presence. Something as small as dropping my phone or dropping my keys was something that could throw off my whole day, and it would cause a lot of anxiety about going places by myself and how that might affect symptoms and things like that. But with Raylyn, she is just ecstatic to get to help. I never have to feel like a burden when I ask her to do something, because she's just there, always ready and waiting to help. I'd like to thank her puppy raisers, including the handlers at the Miramar Brig, for all of the work that they put into her, as well as her amazing trainer and the instructors in class for helping her become the dog that she is today.
Hello, my name is Milani, and this is my service dog, Sandra. I wanted to start off by saying thank you to all of the board members, the donors, the puppy breeders, the puppy raisers, and the professional trainers that have had a hand in her training, and of course all of the staff here at Canine Companions. Sandra is truly amazing. She's going to help me live a more enriched and fulfilled life, all the while feeling safer and more comfort. Two of the tasks that she knows how to do are to retrieve my medications when I'm unable to do so myself, and to provide cover during nightmare interruptions. You know, I look forward to our future together and seeing how our bond will grow throughout the next few years. And I especially look forward to the fact that Sandra nor I will ever have to hurry by ourselves ever again. Again, thank you to everyone for making this possible.
And I'd like to thank Carol Peterson. You were truly amazing. Thank you so much for helping me with the paperwork and keeping me motivated throughout the entire process.
Good afternoon. My name is Ashley Wills, and I'm an apprentice instructor here at Canine Companions. Thank you. I have the honor and pleasure of teaching class alongside training manager Chuck Dickinson, apprentice instructor Annika Schenkel, and instructor assistants Carrie Valerius, Sarah Brink, and Katie Lake. This means I also had the honor and pleasure of training some of the most amazing dogs for the past 6 months in preparation for this day. The amount of joy, gratitude, and pride we all feel for these special dogs is indescribable, and I feel privileged to have the opportunity to be a part of their journey. Their journey started with our volunteer puppy raisers. They picked up these dogs when they could fit in their arms and nurtured them into what they are today. It's because of their patience, selflessness, and dedication while raising these tiny puppies for the first 1.5 years of their life that laid the foundation for the service dogs they have become. They spent countless hours housebreaking, socializing, grooming, exercising, training, and best of all, loving on their temporary family members, knowing that the day would come for them to let them go. And while these goodbyes are difficult, I hope they feel comfort and pride in knowing what a gift these dogs have been for these graduates over the past 2 weeks and for the years to come. We simply cannot fulfill our mission without their love and support. Then, these puppy raisers passed these dogs off to the trainers as they entered professional training. Their trainers spent hours practicing and polishing the cues that the puppy raisers taught, teaching them new advanced skills, assessing their temperament both on campus and off campus on fun field trips, and providing exercise as well as time to relax and cuddle. All of this while learning the dog's heart and determining whether a life as a service dog is truly what they want to do. While these dogs are growing before our very eyes, the graduates were going through the rigorous application process in hopes that we may have a dog that could fit their needs. And they didn't know it yet, but there was a puppy maybe hundreds of miles away, or maybe just down the road, that was being prepared for them. We cannot forget the rest of the staff, the volunteers and the donors that work tirelessly behind the scenes to get everything ready to fulfill our mission. Whether it's raising funds, bathing and walking our dogs multiple times a week, providing lunches, or amazing kennel staff who love these dogs just as much as we do, the list can go on, but we're very aware that these new teams would not have come to be without their hand in our mission. So all of this leads to team training. For those of you who don't know, team training is an intense 2-week course where students are matched with their new dogs. We ask them to put their entire lives on hold and devote their time, their energy, and their effort into this exciting yet exhausting journey. They have to jump out of their comfort zone, both physically and mentally, and they have spent hours listening to our lectures, taking our quizzes, going on field trips, practicing skills, and bonding with their new friends. Over the past 2 weeks, the students have learned how to use over 40 cues with their new dogs, and I've come up with brilliant ways of how to best utilize the dogs to add years of independence, happiness, and companionship to their lives, and for some of our graduates, the lives of the clients they serve. These students have in turn taught us so much about gratitude and teamwork and sacrifice, and I could not be more thankful that my career has allowed me to be a part of their journey. The teams that you're about to meet have transformed over the past 2 weeks into effective and successful working teams with their new Canine Companions dogs. Watching the bond between human and dog grow so strong in such a short span has been nothing short of amazing. These students have learned the sequence to cue the dogs to do tasks for them, starting with a carpet dog to hone in their skills, before then working with real-life dogs and trusting us each step of the way to match them with the perfect dog for their lives. Along the way, there was a lot of coaching: stand up straight, relax your arms, loosen your grip, slow down your cues, and trust your dog to do what you've asked of them. The students worked diligently on their timing to deliver cues, marker words. I don't know how many times we said yes during class, but it was a lot. Motivation and praise. They also learned to vary their motivation and get a little bit goofy to help their dogs know that they are truly sincere. Our students came into class every single morning excited to hear what new cues they were going to learn and ready to tackle any challenges that came up. We did work through the occasional challenge, sometimes with laughter, such as when a certain dog couldn't help but stick her head into Sharon's bait bag when passing every lap around the room. Or another dog who let her curiosity of a quail get the best of her. A certain dog who would get so relaxed in his crate that he'd often end up upside down, groaning, stretching his legs, and drawing the attention of all in the room. Some of our graduates have started to teach new cues, such as selfie. So 2 of the dogs are going to be the most popular dogs at their stations, but will also be providing unconditional love, without judgment and without limit, to children and adults in courtrooms and in their communities. All of this hard work over the past 2 weeks brought it all together now, and the dogs are readily working for their new handlers, retrieving items, tugging open and closing doors, turning on light switches, and providing much needed deep pressure or nudging a recipient to get their attention. For some students, having their dog by their side gave them the confidence to walk around Target during our field trip, something they said they haven't done in 5 years prior to class. We witnessed some incredibly special moments, such as a young girl giggle as her new dog licked her face, quickly becoming her best friend, and a mother excitedly telling us that her daughter said her new dog's name the night before. Or looking across the room during breaks and seeing an adult student and her dog staring into their eyes endlessly. One student shared with us that they see themselves one day conquering their Everest with their new service dog by their daughter's side, Disneyland. And Heather shared that their dog has been their ray of sunshine after dealing with difficult symptoms of acquiring their disability. Whether it be the sweet, silly nicknames that they've come up with, or the moment of peace when one student was often found curled up, napping on the floor with her dog during our breaks from class, or a graduate choosing the song Unstoppable by Sia to represent how she feels with her new service dog by her side, it's evident that these dogs have already wiggled their ways into their people's hearts. The love is there, but the work is not done. These teams are going to go home today and continue to bond, get to know their partners even more, and find new ways to advance the skills we have given them. Some graduates have plans to teach their dogs to retrieve their cane at a distance, and some have started to teach their dogs to automatically interrupt anxiety behaviors by nudging their hands. It's been an amazing 2 weeks witnessing the growth and bond occur between the students and the dogs, but watching this has been a shared experience. To Brisket, Cadbury, Greta, Hazel, Limerick, Oxford, Raylyn, and Sandra, it was an honor to know and love all of you. While the goodbyes are bittersweet, you have proven that you are ready to fly away and leave the nest. And to our new graduates, Amy, Sharon, Emma, Amanda, Drew, Amora, Avonlea, and Milani, you are helping these dogs to be their best and providing them with the type of love and partnership everyone in this room has always dreamed of for them. We can't wait to see what you go on to do in the years to come with your new partners. On behalf of the Southwest instructional staff, thank you for your devotion and patience and time that you have put forth in these past weeks. We are here to support you every step of the way. Congratulations. We'd now like to invite Annika to the stage to help present our new teams.
All right. Hi, my name is Annika, and I'm an apprentice instructor here at Canine Companions. Today, I have the pleasure of announcing the Southwest Region's graduating class of November 2023. The first graduate I would like to introduce is Amy Tate of Simi Valley, California. Amy is being placed with facility dog Brisket the First, a yellow male lab golden cross. Brisket is being presented today by his puppy raisers, Denise and Jerry Phillips, and Doreen and John Mayo of Huntington Beach, California. The next graduate I would like to introduce is Amanda Leno of Glendale, Arizona. Amanda is being placed with facility dog Hazel the Seventh, a yellow female lab golden cross. Hazel is being presented today by her puppy raisers, Linda and Joe Zellick of Torrance, California. Next, I would like to introduce graduate Sharon Rose of San Pedro, California. Sharon is being placed with facility dog Cadbury II, a black female Labrador Retriever. Cadbury is being presented today by her puppy raiser Diana Gettleman of San Diego, California. The next graduate I would like to introduce is Avonlea Allred of Oceanside, California. Avonlea is being placed with service dog Raylyn LaFleur, a yellow female Labrador Retriever. Raylyn was raised at the Navjondre Miramar of San Diego, California, and she is being presented today by Anne-Marie. The next graduate I would like to introduce is Milani Laverchak of Chula Vista, California. Milani is being placed with service dog Sandra the First, a yellow female lab golden cross. Sandra is being presented today by her puppy raisers Elizabeth and Ann Howell of Ventura, California, and Ellen, Natalie, and Cameron Monticello of Agora Hills, California. graduate Emma Maldonado with facilitator Diana of Oceanside, California. Emma is being placed with service dog Greta the Seventh, a yellow female Labrador Retriever. Greta is being presented today by her puppy raiser Lauren Thomason of Santa Rosa, California. The next graduate I would like to introduce to you all today is Drew Norton with facilitator Taylor of San Marcos, California. Drew is being placed with service dog Limerick III, a yellow female lab golden cross. Limerick is being presented today by her puppy raisers Patty Buford of San Diego, California, and Jane Wallstrom of Lakeside, California. The last graduate that I would like to introduce is Amora de la Vega with facilitator Angelica of Mesa, Arizona. Amora is being placed with service dog Oxford IV, a yellow male lab golden cross. Oxford is being presented today by his puppy raiser Laurel Prudhomme of Colorado Springs, Colorado. Now, please welcome Angelica to the microphone as the November 2023 class speaker.
Hello. My name is Angelica de la Vega. I'm here on behalf of my daughter. Sorry, I'm already crying. Okay, so if there's one thing that is uncertain in life, it is uncertainty. Ever since I can remember, I was absolutely certain of one thing. I wanted to be a mother. I always imagined having a little girl. My little girl would do ballet, speak 3 different languages, and go to an Ivy League school. And I did everything in order. I established my career, I met the love of my life, hey, honey, and got married. Before I knew it, I was finally ready to fulfill my life's dream of becoming a mother. A year went by, and then another, and still no baby. Doctor visits, testing, treatments, hormone therapy, infertility specialists, and somewhere along the way, I was given a 13% chance of ever conceiving. The uncertainty began to overshadow every aspect of my life. Would I ever be a mother? Well, after 10 long years of infertility, I got my answer with 2 lines on a clear blue Easy Stick. When Amora was born, my heart was complete. My little ballerina was finally here, and she was everything I dreamed she would be and more. She was a quiet, easy baby, and motherhood seemed really natural to me. Then, what do you know, 4 months after that, we found out we were expecting my youngest daughter, Amia. I remember the first time uncertainty crept back into my life at Amora's 9-month pediatrician appointment. She wasn't hitting most of her milestones on the CDC checklist. She was diagnosed with a developmental delay, and we began therapy services immediately. While my friends' kids were having play dates at the park and starting ballet, I was hauling 2 toddlers around across the valley to Amora's hour-long therapy sessions 4 to 5 times a week. The uncertainty of not knowing why she was delayed and how to help her was crippling. When Amora was 3, we got our answer. The geneticists explained to us, Amora has a very rare genetic condition called TRMP3. There are only 10 kids in the world with this diagnosis. My immediate questions are, what does the prognosis look like? They said that's uncertain. Will she walk? We are uncertain. Will she ever talk? That is uncertain. I grieved the life I was certain my daughter would have. Grief is not linear. Like most emotions, some days I could see it from a distance, and others it was staring me directly in the face. Eventually, grief turned into desperation. I was desperate to give Amora all the possibilities possible to live up to her fullest potential, whatever that may be. I quit working so I could focus on her care while putting together the best medical team of neurologists, geneticists, specialists, and therapists. I researched schools and therapies and didn't stop looking until we found the right fit. I didn't know any other families like ours, so I began networking and building a community of support among other moms with similar challenges. On multiple occasions, I was told about Canine Companions and their amazing skilled dogs. As soon as Amora turned 5, I submitted an application. When we found out that we were on the waiting list for a service dog, I was ecstatic. When I found out the training was going to be in California for 2 weeks, I was terrified. The uncertainty of it all was once again overwhelming. Would Amora be able to adapt and step out of her routine for 2 weeks? Would she be scared of the dog? We don't own a pet dog. Would the dog like us? And as soon as I saw Oxford, I knew that he was the one. When he met Amora for the first time, he put his head on her lap, and I was certain of it. The trip and the time away from our routine life was well worth this incredible opportunity. I went into training with Oxford thinking it was going to be really easy. I had had pet dogs most of my life, so I figured training and all of that would come very naturally to me. Boy, was I wrong. These dogs are so well trained that we have to be trained to train them. I'm certain there were times over the last 2 weeks that Oxford wanted to pull his trainers aside and speak to the manager. Who approved this? This is the beginning of our journey with these incredible dogs, and one thing I'm certain of is they will go on and touch the lives of many. These incredible dogs will be supporting local police departments. They will be bringing comfort to abused children, companions to our veteran who has sacrificed so much of themselves. They will provide companionship, comfort, confidence, and independence to help children like mine live up to their full potential. One of my biggest uncertainties as a mother of a nonverbal child is how people will connect with Amora. I know with Oxford by her side, he will be able to act as a social bridge for more interactions and inclusion to get to know our exceptional girl. We have all seen cars passing by with a dog hanging its head out the window to enjoy the breeze. Surely not a canine companion dog, because that's dangerous. But no matter the uncertainty or where the journey is headed, they are simply enjoying the ride. From the bottom of my heart to the entire canine community, thank you for this incredible opportunity.
It's always so hard to follow the graduate speaker. Thank you so much, Angelica. We're so happy for you and Amora and your new service dog, Oxford. Congratulations again. I have to tell you, all of our classes are special. We get to know them during their 2 weeks that they're on campus, but one of the amazing things is watching them bond as a class and watching them support each other. And I have to say, there are some comedians in this class, and it was even came out today. I so appreciate their humor that they've sparkled throughout our event. So graduates, today you join more than 390 other graduate teams throughout our region who, just like you, have created a life-changing human-canine partnership. We are so very proud of you, and we are so glad you have joined the Canine Companions family. We certainly couldn't experience these incredible mission moments without our generous donors who continue to be inspired by our mission. Thank you to all of our donors for your generosity that allows us to provide these amazing service and facility dogs at no cost to our recipients. Before we depart, I also want to thank all of our puppy raisers and our other volunteers for all of your time and efforts. There are many of them in the back of the room. I want to thank all of you for being here today. please join me in recognizing our training team, our kennel staff, everyone at Canine Companions, our front desk receptionist, our caretaker, our philanthropy team, our volunteer coordinator. I don't want to leave anybody out, but there are so many of us at our campus each and every day working tirelessly to make moments like this happen, and we are so honored to be able to do that work. Come to the end of our celebration today. I just want to thank you all again for being here, and for those of you who are traveling back home today, please have a safe trip and enjoy the rest of your beautiful sunny day here in Southern California. Thank you so much.